Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. So I've got XRP on the hourly, and yes guys, it's down a bit, trading right now at about 28.5 cents. But par for the course, you know, this is not the worst scenario that we could be in right now. I'm going to be honest with you, after that SEC lawsuit announcement, and XRP went way back down to 17 cents, that I think was the time that I had the biggest moment of uncertainty ever about XRP. I had to regain my composure, step back from the situation, think about the fundamentals of the coin, and realize, look, no, nothing has changed. Nothing has fundamentally changed. XRP is still a great cryptocurrency, despite what the heads at Ripple were using it for back 8 years ago. It's still a great cryptocurrency, and fundamentally nothing has changed. And, you know, we've heard it from Brad Garlinghouse. We've heard it from other people as well. The cryptocurrencies that are going to solve problems are going to be the ones that attain value in the future. And so we're looking at this chart and we're thinking to ourselves, you know, after this, a bit of a pump that we saw back on the 9th and the early morning of the 10th, we saw a decline. Now, why did we see this decline, guys? If I bring up the Bitcoin chart, you can see Bitcoin is mimicking that same movement here. So just going to outline that for you guys if you can't see it. This is the Bitcoin crash that we've recently seen over the last several hours, and XRP following that same pattern, okay? The same kind of crash that we're seeing for XRP. So XRP just mimicking Bitcoin right now. Fundamentally, nothing is wrong. It is still an undervalued cryptocurrency compared to the rest of the market, compared to the altcoins, many other altcoins. And so a great buying opportunity. Of course, that is not financial advice. You should be doing your own research and, you know, spend your hard-earned dollars on something that you think is a great opportunity. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing, guys. So I wanted to bring this up because for those of you guys who do not, who might be new to the space, who want to do maybe more research about cryptocurrencies, this is a great thread from XR Patience here on Twitter. The pros and cons of cryptocurrencies with an immutable, decentralized public blockchain, why banks aren't going away, and what that means for XRP. Especially if you're interested in XRP, this is a great thread. I'm not going to go through this thread, but I will link it in the description of this video. I am going to scroll down here, though, because I just wanted to touch on what he thinks about XRP. It is a great read, though. I suggest you read the whole thing to get the entire picture. What does this mean for XRP? Well, the XRP / the XRPL are designed to bridge currencies quickly and cheaply. Of course, states aren't going to want the counterparty risk of relying on another nation's currency. They've learned what happens when this entire world is at the mercy of the US dollar. States will create their own digital currencies to bring the many benefits of crypto under their control, and will need to swap those currencies with other nations when trading. A neutral bridge currency like XRP is the perfect solution for this trustless global trade. So in summary, the world economy is changing, bringing real benefits to average citizens. States won't give up currency control, and people still demand protections and support that large institutions like banks provide. XRP makes all this happen with easy interoperability and liquidity. And XR Patience down here even links some more tweets that he has tweeted out over the past, more plain language explainer threads about crypto and XRP. So if you guys still want to do a little bit of research, I will link this down in the description to give you guys a overview of why so many of us love XRP. You know, even though we saw it plummeting, it's not just about price, it's about the future potential and the future value that XRP will hold. And the fact that it's so undervalued right now makes it a great opportunity to buy. I also saw this from DJ Peter Vass, just with regards to the global outlook, the global picture in cryptocurrency. So this coming out of China, let me read you a little bit of this. China warning, Beijing's plan to abolish cash will help Xi Jinping take control of money. China's Communist Party rulers, led by President Xi Jinping, are seeking to tighten their grip on power with their plan to abolish cash completely in favor of an electronic version of the yuan. Of course, we've heard this before, that China wants to go completely CBDC. They want to abolish cash for many different reasons. So meanwhile, financial analysts have suggested the dramatic development could enable China's currency to challenge the dollar in the future, but this could also be used, they're saying, as a spying mechanism for the authoritarian regime. The Chinese government believes their digital currency, previously known as the DCEP, will enable it to maintain control over the domestic financial system, the South China Post reported last week. Professor Steve Chang, the director of the China Institute at the School of Oriental and African Studies in London, told express.co.uk the success of both Ant, Alipay, and Tencent, WeChat Pay, no doubt got the Chinese government keen to get into electronic payments and push further to e-currency. And so he goes on a little bit more about why the Chinese government is doing this, why he thinks the Chinese government is doing this. It is going to be more efficient for, you know, the global reasons why it would be, but it can provide a secondary measure of being able to, you know, being able to surveil their citizens in this communist regime. So it can take over the US dollar because of the efficiency. Other countries are going to be able to trade, make China a trading partner a lot easier. And countries are already discussing the idea of bypassing the US dollar altogether and just, you know, trade in amongst themselves with their own currencies. Now, this is where XRP comes into the picture because it is that bridge currency. It will be that liquidity tool that will enable people, countries, whoever, to be able to transfer one fiat to another very, very easily, cheaply, and quickly. This is why XRP is deemed by some as that golden cryptocurrency, the one that can solve the world's financial problems. So I wanted to thank DJ Peter Vass for posting that. We knew what was going on in China, but we haven't really heard too many updates. And so, you know, they're moving along with the CBDC. They're saying that they want to get that rolled out for the Beijing Winter Olympics in 2022. So just keep that in mind too. And this from Larry Cermak, guys, just with regards to the cryptocurrency market as a whole, in my opinion, this still remains one of the best indicators of retail participation. Still only 30% to what it was in 2017, but a clear uptick in there in the recent weeks. Follow these numbers closely in the coming weeks. So this shows you who the retail investors are compared to the financial institutions that are buying cryptocurrencies. Okay, we have seen a recent uptick in retail investors, but not nearly as much, if you guys can see over here in 2017, not nearly as much as what we saw back then. So that's another indication that this is just getting started. I did a video this morning talking about the alt season, when that's going to happen. If you guys didn't catch that video, I'll link it up here in the top right-hand corner. We are still early days, guys, and you know, this knockback, we're probably going to see a few of these knockbacks moving forward throughout 2021. They might get deeper, they might not get deeper. We just have to be prepared to hodl and accumulate at appropriate moments. Just wanted to go back here from Larry Cermak. The last time I posted this chart a few months ago to show that there was virtually no retail yet, along with other charts. Some idiot thought new retail wouldn't even show up anymore on this chart due to a number of reasons. If you were one of them, you can F right off now. Okay, we don't need that kind of language, Larry. For those that have asked, we have now added this to the Blocks data dashboard. You can check it weekly here, and he adds a link. So guys, I will link this tweet in the description. Very interesting to note, only 30% of the retail that we have seen in the last bull run, and let's not forget, more people are going to know about crypto now than they did in 2017, so this number could surpass this. It's only 30% of 2017's numbers. This could realistically be only 10% of what could come in the next year or so, so just pay attention. We've also got this, guys, from ODLBOT, news alert, and this is from the UK's HM Treasury. They're classifying XRP as an exchange token, not a currency. So this happening in the UK while Ripple is facing a lawsuit from the SEC in the US over the classification of XRP as a security. The UK provided clarity last week. According to a published report on January 7th, the HM Treasury, the UK's Government Department of Business and Finance, said that XRP is not a security token. In the document titled UK Regulatory Approach to Crypto Assets and Stablecoins, Consultation and Call for Evidence, the British authority writes that cryptocurrencies serve a variety of functions, from trading digital collectibles to raising capital for new projects. At the same time, the report also states that there is no internationally agreed taxonomy or classification. Back in 2019, the UK's financial regulator, the Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, therefore published its guidance on crypto assets, which describes three broad categories of tokens in relation to them: e-money tokens, security tokens, and unregulated tokens. Security tokens, according to the statement, have characteristics similar to a specific investment, such as a share or debt security, as defined in UK legislation. However, XRP does not fall under this category, according to the HM Treasury. Rather, XRP belongs to the category of unregulated tokens, which can be further divided into utility tokens or exchange tokens. In this regard, the UK authority writes in the report, exchange tokens, tokens that are primarily used as a means of exchange. This includes widely known crypto assets such as Bitcoin, Ether, and XRP. So again, another body in the UK government providing clarity on XRP. And this is good because it just sets more precedent around the world. XRP is a utility token, not a security. And I like the idea that if more countries come out and say XRP is this and not that, then it would kind of make the SEC look pretty stupid if they turn around and deemed XRP a security down the road once that decision needs to be made. Don't you guys think? I don't know, maybe they don't care, but in my opinion, majority should rule. Clearly, XRP, many different reasons. We're not going to go over them right now. Just thought I'd bring this to you guys. HM Treasury has classified XRP as an exchange token and not a security, so I wanted to thank XRP Updates Bot here on Twitter. And then there's this, guys, this from James RULEXRP, the Coinbase IPO. Is this basically going to be their Netscape moment? Do you guys know what a Netscape moment is? So Coinbase's public debut brings crypto to Main Street. Let me read you a little bit of this. Coinbase's upcoming public listing will be a watershed moment for a cryptocurrency industry longing for legitimacy. Why it matters: as the first major crypto exchange to go public and one of the industry's few blue chip companies, industry insiders believe the float will double as validation for a technology that's still seen by many as lawless and experimental. Here's the big picture. This is basically the Netscape moment of crypto. This coming from Electric Capital's Avichal Garg, harkening back to the internet browsing company whose success and 1995 IPO ushered in the modern web. Coincidentally, Netscape co-founder Mark Anderson is on Coinbase's board. For crypto, this would mean getting more of Wall Street to invest, including in innovative tokens beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's also the first major opportunity for retail investors to get company-level exposure to crypto, as so far they've been limited to more index-like products. Or, as Slow Ventures' Jill Carlson tells me, what I'm expecting is a demonstration of pent-up demand for crypto. So you guys listening to this, are you understanding how important this could be for the cryptocurrency industry? The Coinbase IPO goes through. Now Coinbase is seen as a legitimate company, tradable on the stock market. Who knows what the price of the share will be launched at? But nevertheless, what does that mean for cryptocurrency as a whole? This pent-up demand, this longing to make money. But, you know, the big guys have been very reluctant to do it because of, the market has been a bit Wild Westy, or has been, the Wild West for at least a decade now, and now it's just starting to become legitimate. So it isn't still even completely legitimate now. So the tailwinds. Coinbase's listing also is expected to create a public valuation comp, not just for rival exchanges, but also for other crypto businesses like infrastructure and custody. That's another thing. Coinbase gets an IPO. Well, that gives, another company like Kraken or Binance or whoever the opportunity to value their company similarly if they were to launch an IPO. There also will be voracious reading of Coinbase's financial disclosures, given that Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong revealed in late 2019 that the company had been profitable for the last 3 years and had generated $2 billion in transaction fee revenue since inception. Yes, but despite the recent Bitcoin boom, there's no guarantee Coinbase will be hit with public investors. Of course, I suspect it will be schizophrenic, says an industry source, compared it to how Tesla polarizes investors. So a bit of an opposing view here. Nevertheless, this is going to be huge for the cryptocurrency industry. And, Coinbase here, as of 2018, they were valued at $8 billion. And so that number has certainly gone up since then. This will be a huge milestone for cryptocurrency, the market, investors, and most importantly, prices. Because if Coinbase is seen as legitimate, this will single-handedly give credibility to the entire industry. You are looking at a cryptocurrency exchange and saying you are worthy of an IPO, and therefore what does that mean for what you do? Well, it means that you are a legitimate business trading legitimate assets. Plain and simple. And since its revenue is so heavily dictated by cryptocurrency markets, it'll have to make investors comfortable with potential swings in its own financials. So Coda, Bloomberg reports that crypto exchange Backed, which is majority owned by New York Stock Exchange's parent company and used to employ Kelly Loeffler as the CEO, is nearing a deal to go public also via a SPAC at the $2 billion valuation. Backed, however, is much newer and smaller than Coinbase, mainly offering Bitcoin futures trading and some other financial services. So Backed also looking for that. We've also heard Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse saying, Ripple won't be the first, but they certainly won't be the last. Again, guys, it's the snowball effect. Once one does it, many will do it, sending cryptocurrency prices going higher and higher than ever before. That's just my opinion, but I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.